Go on, leave me breathless. Who sings that song? Go on, leave me breathless. Anybody know? Well, right now there's 0 people in here, so let's see. Right, might as well just not hold it for a while until somebody starts showing up. See how things go. Rolling with the flow, going where the lonely go. And I can't help but knowing I'm going down this lonesome road. Keep going with the flow, going where the lonely go. I keep rolling with the flow, going where the lonely go. Downtown, under the sun, we go downtown, having some fun. It amazes me how quiet it is out here, bro. It is definitely louder out there in that province area I was staying. Definitely louder. Yeah, it's a lot easier up here. Downtown, under the sun, we go downtown, under the sun. Oh yeah. Yo, what's up, homie? How you doing? Let's turn on all chat messages are not filtered. Not filtered. Unfiltered, just like my girlfriend's big mouth. No, I'm just kidding. Joke. All right, here we go. Downtown, under the sun, we go downtown, having some fun. Oh, yeah. Let's see, what's another tune? Let's do some TV music. Let's go. Can you take me out to get to Sesame Street? I don't know. Come and play. Everything is A-okay. Friendly neighbors. Da, 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 da. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Let's see if we can zoom in on that over there and see if we can read what is on that building over there. That's the wrong way. Let's go the other way. Grandpa, what's wrong with you? Here we go. Let's see if we can zoom in and read what is on the building. Anybody can read this? I can't read it, bro. Uh, is that what I think it is? Which I have no thinking, so it must be what I think it is. I like that I can read. Whoa, dude, some big eyes. What big eyes you have, Grandpa? The better to see you in, my dear. Hey, AJ, yo, what's up, homie? I say, AJ, yo, what's up, homie? Are you in Philly? Are you in Philly or you in Toki? Yo, bro, you in Philly or Toki? You with your girl, bro? Yikes. Downtown, under the sun, we go downtown. We're having fun. Oh, yeah. I mean, AJ, BGC was Beautiful today. Me and Phil right now. Yeah, but you're in Cebu, bro. Chill with all that swag. Yeah, I'm gonna start wearing me a bunch of gold, bro. But anyway, you're down there in Cebu, right? My friend back from home is going. Thank you for the hearts. My friend's going over to Cebu, bro. He's going to your neck of the woods. Are you in Cebu City or are you out of the Cebu City area, like Car? Bogo City. Where the heck is Bogo City? I've seen Bogo City somewhere. Where did I see Bogo City? That's a weird name. Anybody know where Bogo City's at? Hello, what's up, Reese? Sianar Dar Darad. How's it going? Hey, since AJ's in here, I think we will. Is up north? Okay. I think we can do some kind of game today. Let me think. We could do the word game. Yeah. We could do the word game if we have 4 people put game in the bottom. Four people put game in the bottom. We would do the word game. If you have any kind of questions, shoot, man, I think I'm having a stroke or something. Questions? Damn. What the heck's wrong with me? Bogo means dumb as well. I know it's like bozo, right? I don't know why they call it that. Where did I say Bogo? You said somewhere up north. Oh, that's in Cebu, right? That's on Cebu Island, I believe. And I think that Jollibee got destroyed by a freaking typhoon, bro. Let's see. Yi Sydney Gerard donated $100 million. What's up, Michael? How's it going? Good evening from Virginia. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? Good to see everybody. Going downtown under the sun. Let's see. I'll try to do Dukes of Hazzard theme song. Just the good old boys, never meaning no harm. Been in trouble with the law every day since the day they were born. Making the way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law allows. Willie Zambo. Hi, how's it going, bro? DNA. What is DNA? DNA. Do not answer. Ain't nobody falling for that. Your son. Your son. You like horses? Yeah, I was on top of a horse for the first time down there in Mindoro. We went up a mountain. I gotta put that video out too, bro. We went hiking up this mountain. Oh my gosh, I thought I was about to die, bro. And I was thinking we need to make a sled to just go down the mountain because my legs were aching so bad, bro. I like your plants. Thank you. Yeah. It's interesting that people think all this is mine. I don't live here. Shh, don't tell anybody. They might kick me out of here. Let's see. Link. That reminds me of that wrestler dude, Missing Link. Yeah, I used to watch wrestling back in the day. Anybody else watch wrestling? Wrestling. I won't tell a soul. No, man. No, man. What are you guys' hobbies? Let's hear something that you guys like. I used to like wrestling. Now I like pickleball. Pickleball. And and a beautiful lady. Pickleball and a beautiful lady. And some food. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Food, a beautiful lady, and some pickleball. Anybody like anything in here? Come on, bro. Put game in the chat, and we'll do a game. If anybody wants to do a game, if we get 4 games, then we'll do a game. My first WrestleMania was when Hulk Hogan lifted. Oh man, I remember watching that. Did you go to that, Michael? Yeah, I remember. I was like, holy crap. Hogan got Andre the Giant up in the air, bro. Yeah, that was tripping. That's a man to be missed right there, Hulk Hogan. WrestleMania, baby. Hi, what's up, 10,000 Mosquitoes? Nice name. I like your name, bro. We got one game. Get 3 more games. We'll do the game. And beyond. No, but watch with a friend. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember watching that online. Good hi, good jai, good why, goodbye. Take care. 10,000 Mosquitoes. Bro, you're scaring me. Game, 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 game. Hold on. This is the same game. Game guy. 10,000 Mosquitoes. I bet you you've been in my live before and you must have been a different name. Are you dirty old toilet? Dirty old toilet. That was a good one. Michael, I was thinking about that coaching thing, bro. I saw this 40% off deal through Coursera, where I'll be able to do that marketing classes that I was talking about before with you. And like if I had 3 hours in the coaching to pay for that, it comes out to like 90 something dollars. Anyway, Samos, what's up? How's it going, bro? What's up, bro? What's up, Rodell? How you doing, man? Michael says, funny story. New Jersey ruined pro wrestling. Pro wrestling said they were a sport. New Jersey taxed them as entertainment. One day, New Jersey said, we should tax you as sport. Wrestling said, no, we are not entertainment. New Jersey got pro wrestling to admit they are fake. Yeah, I mean, they did some wild stuff in wrestling, man. Those blood patches, they'd be putting them in the mouth, all that stuff's coming out of the mouth, and the eyes and all that mess, everything. Crazy stuff. Background looks nice at night. Yeah, I appreciate that, Samos. So, Samos, what kind of work do you do, man? Do you work? Are you retired? Samos is 48. Michael's about, I think, about the same age. Yeah, somewhere around there. Y'all both about the same age, right? Close to 50. Between 45, 50, somewhere in there. Did you get new subscribers? Apparently, I'm going to tell you a story. I was down there in BGC. I was at the McDonald's. I got one of them ice cream cones. It was like 30 pesos. Basically, you can get 2 ice cream cones here in McDonald's for $1. Yeah, 2 ice cream cones at McDonald's for $1. And and there was this girl there, Filipina, Baby, and I looked over at her. She she was doing something weird, bro, and I said something about it. And anyway, I brought up, hey, can I interview you? Can we do an interview, like 5 minutes? Have my questions ready. Have on my phone the questions I'm going to ask. And she's like, the only thing is, I didn't have my microphones with me, bro. My little microphones. But anyway, we did it anyway. We did the interview, but something else happened. Hold on. Yep, 48. Oh, dude. Hold on. You and Samos same age, I guess. I think he's 48 or 49. Maybe he's 49. Oh, paramedic. That's right. Retired after 25 years from a work injury. Oh, okay. Yeah, you were the paramedic. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, paramedics are my favorite occupational people. Thank you for your service. I am a huge fan of paramedics. I think those are awesome people, medical people. One I think saved my life one day, picked me up and stuck a needle in me. Uh, let's see. Is there a Pizza Hut there? Yeah, yeah. We got Pizza Huts everywhere. The street in front of me, there's a Pizza Hut right down the road. Rodell. Pizza Huts are all over the place. So, cool thing is, if you walk into a mall, a lot of times they'll have these little Pizza Hut stands where they got the pizzas already made up, and you can get like 2 slices of pizza for I think it's 79 pesos. So for about $1, it's a little bit more than $1, but $1 and a little bit higher than $1, like a quarter, $1.25 or something like that, for 2 slices of pizza from these places, and they're all I'll see them all the time in malls, sometimes outside the mall. Samo says paramedic. Oh yeah, I got you, bro. I just forgot that because I've been thinking, what the heck does Samos do? So you're retired? Okay, gotcha. Rodell says hi. What's up, Rodell? And Mohammed says Shahid Zubi loves Karim Dahir. Yo, bro, what's up, Loti? Samos 48. Okay, so Samos is 48 and Michael is 48. Y'all both 48. Loti says, I am almost gotta sleep, but I found so I didn't sleep. Thank you, Loti. Yeah, it's 10 something. Wow. So cheap. So cheap. Yeah, I know, bro. Only about $1.20, something like that. Samo says, I see you shaved, Mike. I shaved yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday, bro. Anyway, going back to that girl that I met at McDonald's. So I'm doing the interview with her. We finished the interview. And you know what she did? Oh my God. Anybody want to guess? Let's see. Here in Hong Kong, too expensive. You have to buy Nintendo Switch for $500. I don't even know what Switch is. Is that a new gaming system? Switch, I'm assuming. Anyway, this is what she did. She changed her mind about the video. She says, "Sir, I think we shouldn't post the video. Please don't post the video." I'm like, "Oh my goodness." Because I asked 3 girls today to do a video. The first turned me down pretty fast, right? So I finally get a third girl to want to do a video. And Michael says the Switch is the next generation's game. Oh, okay, okay. So it's one of my small things. Okay, $500 for that, bro. That's crazy. Have you bitten by a mosquito? Not lately. It's been a long, long time. Howdy. What's up, Mike and Venus? So she changed her mind about doing the video, wanted me not to post the video. And I'm like, why? It wasn't like it was a bunch of crazy questions. I even let her look at the questions before we did the video. You know, they're not too crazy. And she says, she says that basically she felt like her English was not going to be perfect enough in the video. I'm like, no, your English is fine. They just don't have enough confidence, man. And she said that because the Filipinos will watch the video and they are into perfection and they will, you know, see her not being perfect, basically. Do you like women your own age? Hold on, this is Kelly Lucas. Yeah, I like women my own age. I like my mom. She's older than me. I like all people, as a matter of fact. But I guess you're talking about as far as romance. I guess the only thing that I really am concerned about is maturity when it comes to the person. You know, I've seen people that are more mature in their 20s than their 70s. I've seen people that are more mature in their 70s than their 20s. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But that is a big thing. So if you try to date somebody young, you need to make sure she's mature or old, either way. And yeah, I do like women my own age. Let's see. Samo says, so we want, a matter of fact, the last girl I dated over in the USA, she was 40 years old, but she looked like she was about 25. uh, and I decided not to date her again because just not didn't click with me, her personality. Samo says, so we won't get to see the interview. Exactly. I told her, hey, to make you feel comfortable, I'm not going to post the video, and plus, I'm going to go ahead and delete it in front of you. I do have one of a lady over here, young lady over here, that I did a video on. I have not put that one out yet. Kelly Lucas, how you doing? Where you from? Good to see you. Lodi says, I'm so lag. My Wi Fi is so weak. Sorry, Lodi. I know. I mean, I go through that too in the Philippines. No, don't delete it. I love your videos. Yeah, no. I mean, I had to delete hers. She didn't want me to put it out, and I have to respect her wish. But yes, I didn't get to post it. Western women are so worthless, Mike. I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. That girl that I talked about, 40 years old, over in the USA, this is going to surprise you. I do believe the girl. She was from Vietnam. She was an Asian girl. Very, very attractive. But I know it's hard to believe because she's over in the USA. But I guess because she's from Vietnam, she's Asian, they have strong belief and don't have, till after marriage. So she was a virgin, a 40-year-old virgin. And I just found out one of my friends who's over 40 is also a virgin. But anyway, I know those are hard to find, bro. And he's a guy. Weird, weird, strange. But anyway, I respect all that kind of stuff. Pink hair, blue hair, tattoo, piercing, obese, multiple children from multiple fathers. Shake my head, dude. Pennsylvania, bro. Sounds pretty bad out there in the Poconos. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know, man. I think I'm too wild and too crazy to be with a virgin, to be honest with you. Yeah. There's this, man, I wish I could tell some of this stuff on YouTube, but I got to watch what I say. Um, anyway, yeah, I better not tell this story. Was it as bad 10 years ago? Yeah, no, bro. It wasn't as bad before George Floyd, and then after George Floyd, that Corona thing happened. And I remember when the George Floyd thing happened and all the craziness stuff and all the BLM stuff and all that kind of crap. And I told my wife at the time, I told her, I said, this is really going to mess up the world. This is going to change things. You're going to see things are going to get crazy. And it did. After that, after the George Floyd, BLM, the riots and all that kind of crap, things got crazy. I mean, I remember them unaliving a security guard, an African American. Those crazy people. You know. I mean, that's one of your own people. You're talking about BLM. He's a freaking African American security guard. I remember when they went up there to Bernie Sanders' podium, and they hijacked it and started talking. And Bernie was so nice enough to step back and let them talk. But Bernie's been burned, and they, I think they're doing what they did to Ross Perot, bro. Ross Perot, they bribed him, they blackmailed him. I think they're doing the same thing with Bernie, and even worse with Bernie. Look at the stars behind you. Yeah, these are buildings behind me out in the city. I don't I don't know if there's any stars up there. It's just the buildings, bro. It's just the city buildings, the skyline. I'm in Manila. Let's see. So anyway, yeah, I mean, I was down with Bernie with universal health care, because USA people need health care, man. I just got through watching a couple videos. This guy was talking about he's putting in for hundreds of jobs and he can't get a job over there. This other older white lady, she was breaking down in her vehicle crying about not being able to pay for stuff, not having any money, and all that kind of stuff. And the guy I watch, he's like an independent guy like me. He's watching the videos. He doesn't really believe the stuff, but he's living a life of a millionaire on social media. So he don't really know what's happening out there, bro. I remember putting in all those applications the last time I was over in the USA. 80 applications and only having two people talk to me about jobs. Let's see. If your room just had a window, it'd be great. I know. Yeah, but that's one reason I'm up here. It's me, Ari. Hey, it's me, Area. Are you the one from New Zealand? Area. I think either New Zealand or Philippines. Dude, I literally just saw it. What did you just see, bro? Did you see an alien or something? Alien back there? Or are you talking about that video? Maybe you saw the same video. I don't know. But anyway, man, they're talking about trying to increase the price here on the jeepneys. If you're getting a jeepney, you can get a long ride for about 12 pesos. They're trying to go up to 22 pesos. But, you know, Marcos, he's fighting against that. So, let's see. What's Eve up to, Mike? I hope she's still looking a job, man. That's what I hope. I wonder how many applications she's put in already. I know she keeps telling me she's been putting in a lot of applications. She's in the room right now and on her phone. I know. I hope she's looking a job. I'm gonna ask her that. I'm gonna ask her how many applications she's put in and find out when I go back to the room. Yep. What is your last dates like, guys? The last time you were on a date, how did it go? I'm thinking if Michael's in here, I don't want to know about the Lily date because we know Lily that went awesome with him, a Filipino that he's with, and they're working towards marriage. But an American girl over there, Michael, did you date? The last girl that you dated in America, or did you? Maybe you didn't. I don't know. Like I said, I only dated two after marriage, and they were horrible. That one girl, the Asian girl I was talking about, she was more into the guy, the waiter, and I don't think it was like into him as far as like wanting him. I don't think it was that, but she was spending more time with him than me, and that felt weird to me. Um, but if I had to go back, I guess I probably should have saw her again. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know, bro. What about you, Samos? You last girl you dated over there in the USA. How did it go? Bum, bum, bum. Anybody. The last girl you dated, wherever you're at, how did it go? Have y'all dated any girls, bro? Let's see. Michael says, I was unable to find a suitable date after my last divorce, and that led me to look into dating in the Philippines. Oh, so you did look, but you didn't find anybody that you wanted to date. You joined the Philippine Cupid and was not happy with the quality of the site, so you went to. Samo said, I had two women after my divorce. Same here. We had the same story, bro. Yeah, I met two. One wanted me to meet her at a car dealership. That was the Asian girl. She bought a freaking car straight out cash. She was a waitress. She saved up that money and bought the car straight out cash, brand new Toyota. And she just wanted me to help her find a good deal on a car, try to negotiate on price for her, all that kind of stuff. She was using me. Oh my gosh, it's weird. Let's see. Samo says one was a closet stripper, the second was an alcoholic nurse. Bro, yeah. And then that other one, that white girl, she was like that. The next day, she's trying to sell me services. She's like, I don't think you need to be my boyfriend, but you can buy my services. I'm like, just being nosy. I don't want to buy her services. She wasn't all that. Number one, I mean, I was dating down to date her, you know. But I went on some website where had her services, and I checked it out, dude. Over $200, over $200. Yeah, I think it was like $250 or something like that. I'm like, oh, what the heck? You crazy? And like I said, if she was hot, she probably would have been asking for $400 or $500. Michael says, in the USA, I tried several dating apps and over a year maybe made 5 matches, each of them not what I was looking for. Did I miss somebody? Oh, no, I didn't. Samo said services in the Philippines. Services in the Philippines. You want to know like how much services are over here? Is that what you're asking? If you're just popping out there and you're trying to find that, because I've had to do research on it actually, for coaching. Yeah, that's I do all sorts of crazy coaching from anything. You know, so yeah, if that I don't know if that's what you're asking or not. We are sorry to say that, Rad. All right, take care, Loti. So yeah, yes, for the services, I mean, I've gone out there and done research for that. You got to watch what you put on YouTube. I wish I could record, a lot of things, but I can't. You know, um, but anyway, yeah. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Samos. I mean, what you're talking about, but at the same time, do like Michael did. He came over here. He met a girl in Bahal. She's a good, simple girl, beautiful girl. I've never met her in person. I've never talked to her or anything, but um, you know, I'm sure she is. I've been to Bahal. I know. I got a friend there that's similar. Beautiful. She's simple. Got a heart of gold, and actually not that far from her, from the girl that he has now here from Bahal. And that's what I would do. I would, and I told you this, Samos. I would say I would come over here, be single, and just keep meeting girls, dating girls until you click with one. You know, um, try to be very, very, very respectful of them and their family, and they tend to want to have that family time and their friend time and stuff like that more so than over in the U.S. When I went down to BGC today, that rich area of the Philippines, I mean, it's clean, it's safe, it's beautiful, it's a lot like USA, and it's better. I mean, it's better than USA as far as a wonderful place. But the people also, I felt like, were cold, and and they're not smiling, and they're not doing family things like over in the province areas and so forth. So I felt like I was in America with that too, because that's how it is over in America. Let's see, interviewing work. The ladies would make for. I know. I mean, you talked about this, but we're just not allowed. You can watch my Makati. Have you seen the Makati Avenue video? Because there's some things in there that I think would interest you, but we can't go but so far through YouTube. I tell you what I can do, Samos. I mean, for, let's say, you've given you keep giving like a $5 thing. Basically, what we can do offline, we can do the coaching thing. Is I charge 33 an hour, but basically I would charge you $5 an hour if you want to do that. And I will go out there and make these videos for you to give to you, that kind of stuff. But I can't do it through YouTube. Have you ever dated a single mom? Yes, yes. Out of those 70, 80 girls that I dated, somewhere close to 80. Yeah, I dated one that was from Behold. Um, she had a son, and I'm okay with a son. I would like to have a son. Let's see what else. But yeah, and if you feel like you can't even do the $5, I do it for free. Because I'm here to help people more, just as much as my. I'm trying to live here. I'm trying to make it here, but I'm willing to do that too. Um, but basically, just set up an appointment through the calendar that I have on my front page for my YouTube, and we can connect through that. I can do video through that app with you, or if you just want to do audio, that's fine. We do audio, video, whatever. Um, and basically figure out a way to send you a video, that kind of video that you're talking about. I just can't put it out here. Stand Your Ground said hi. What's up, man? How's it going? Stand Your Ground says, out that 80, how many scores? Bro, I mean, I didn't play the game like that, but um, so I didn't really. That wasn't my goal. That wasn't my aim. If it was, it would be very, very, very high. Even out with doing that, almost all of them. Either way, I mean, it would have been higher if I wasn't thinking like, okay, I'm trying to meet the serious girl. See, to me, that's part of the game, man. I mean, that's part of the thing for me. I want to be able to make sure that I'm happy in that department as well with whoever I pick, because I'm not an angel. I'm not an angel, man. Yeah, I'm living a very awesome, good life over here, man. But it's not what I want it to be. It's not. It hasn't reached that point. I mean, I'm not. I don't have a lot of money for one. You know. Um, let's see. I saw that Samos. Out of eight, hold on. Let me read everybody else's stuff. Wow. All in fun, just adding to the conversation. Yeah. Almost all of them. You know, we're talking about probably 80% at least. At least 80%. Oh, thank you, Samos. I appreciate that. You already paid, bro. So, like I said, I mean, I would do it for free either way, but we can connect offline. I can send the video to you. I just can't put it on YouTube. Anyways, Samos, thank you for the super chat. Um, Not into that, Mike. Just thought it would bring you videos. Oh, okay. Yeah, it would definitely bring me videos, man. And you know, I thought about it today. I know I won't get monetized for the video, but it would bring more people to watch, right? And that could create more subscribers and all that kind of crap. But there's also a possibility of getting totally banned with it, and that's where I have to say no. I can't put it out there. I mean, I'm surprised a lot of people get away with stuff, and I don't know, bro. I mean, there's also people eventually get in trouble too. I'm trying to keep my nose out of trouble, but anyway, I appreciate that. If there's something I can do for you, let me know. Um, anyway, paramedics saving the day, bro. Yeah. Hold on. I thought there was another message popped up. It went up, but then it disappeared or something. I don't know what happened. You got to be careful when you're dating, though, to try not to use the girls and try not to make them expect too much from you, like you're gonna, be with them forever or whatever. It's a little bit tricky on how you got to do things. Um, just be open and honest. There's dudes doing that in Thailand with prices, and they still get thousands of views. Um, yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people are getting away with stuff, and oh, I mean, like that one I did up in Angeles City. That one got demonetized. So basically, I was getting views from it. I mean, I could get 1,000 views from it or whatever. You know, but but you're still not going to get paid for it. You know, if they demonetize you, you guys won't know what videos are demonetized. We will know because it shows on our end that it's demonetized. But once again, it's getting that traffic, and that's a good thing. Like I got a friend who plays music all the time on his channel. Now, he's not going to get the ad revenue from YouTube because that is what do they call it? It's going to go to the people that make the music. It's not going to go to him. But he gets a lot of people watching his videos. So, and he does live streaming. So when they come into live streaming, he's basically only money he's going to get is off of the super chats and from the people. Now he's retired. He's doing very well, so he really doesn't care. So he just has a good time. He's not really after trying to make any money at all. He's just having a good time. Let's see. Skivvy type videos. I mean, and that's what I was trying to do is get these very good looking girls like today try to get very good looking girls to talk on camera. And, but she, she didn't want me to post it after I did the video. So, yeah, sucks. Stand Your Ground says, looking forward to coming to the Philippines. Ticket is bought already. End of August, freedom. And here's a, well, I better not say some things. I gotta be quiet about something. Let's see, copyright strike. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Copyright strikes. Yeah, but he doesn't care. He's not. He's not trying to make a penny. He's just doing his YouTube thing. And Stand Your Ground is coming to the Philippines. Ticket is bought already. End of August. Freedom. Are you going to be staying here forever, bro? Stand Your Ground. What? Where are you from? I'm from North Carolina, over in USA. And so, where are you from? Are you 21? It says 21 there, but I can't see that picture. I think you're older than 21. Um, and so, what's your deal, man? Where are you going to? All that kind of stuff. You got a girl over here, or what? Say what you want. No, no, no. Sometimes I got to protect myself. Sometimes I got to protect other people. I just can't say everything. Yeah, YouTube is funny sometimes, and yeah, I have to be careful with YouTube. Oh, you're from Toronto. Okay, sweet. Retired, 64, no girl, divorced. That's awesome, man. Yeah, you should have a wonderful time. What part of Philippines have you planned where you're going to be at, going to, all that kind of stuff? I know Alan C. He's coming over in June. He's married to a lady from Leyte. I think she's quite younger. I'm not sure exactly her age, but I think she's quite younger. And yeah, he's coming over in June. Yeah, have you put together a plan? I know you said you're coming at the end of August. Are you going to be living here, or are you just going to visit? A lot of people come over here and vlog, man. I don't know why all these people vlog. The only reason I vlog is because I need the money. You know, I should have been smart and got me a job. I'm only 53, by the way. Stand your ground. So I'm 53, so I'm not getting Social Security. I'm not getting anything. Um, but I should have got me a job, brought it over here. That would have been the smartest thing. Pension lined up, heading to Bohol. Try it first. Oh, okay. Yeah, Bohol and Cebu, man. A lot of people are loving that Bohol and Cebu, and it seems like a lot of like Australian people going over to Siargao over in Mindanao, which isn't that far from Bohol as well, but it's in a different island. Let's see, permanent. Oh, forever. Oh, sweet. So you're going to go to Bohol and try it first. And when you say try it first, I guess you're looking woman wise, or are you looking like location wise when you say try it first, or both? Basically, are you looking at overall, or are you looking at, oh, I'm looking for a woman? Because I mean, I know this one girl over there, but I think she's taken now. Girl wise, not sure I want to get involved. Oh, okay. Location wise. Oh, okay. So I guess both. Bohol is Bohol's a very countryside type place. You know, it's very for those people that are like a redneck. You know, you'd be like comfortable out there. I got a friend named Ted. He's out there. I mean, like all of my family is like rednecks, but I'm actually born in the city. I'm like the black sheep because I'm the only one that was born in the city out of all my cousins and uncles and everything. Um, I'm the oddball. Sambo says, Mike, I think YouTube taxes will give you retirement when you are retirement age. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I mean, I just started making money through YouTube about 3 months ago, and it hasn't been a lot of money. Um, you know, just hasn't been a lot of money. I'm squeaking by, bro. I'm squeaking by. And that's why about 30% of my stuff comes from coaching. About 30% of it comes from YouTube advertising, and then about 30% comes from you guys with whatever y'all donate. Let's see. I say 30%, really about 33%. Really should say 33%, right, for it to add up. Stand Your Ground says Airbnb to start with. Want to decompress for 2 months. Oh, that's a good place. I think that's a good place to do it. Down there at the beach, you got that area a lot of foreigners hang out at. I don't get me to try to pronounce the stuff down there because my pronunciation for stuff here is horrible. But yeah, that should be a great place to decompress. Yeah. Just be careful on the scams. That's all I'm going to say. Because one girl in Behold, um, tried to scam. It was something simple, But yeah, that's the only thing I'd say. Be careful with. But usually, girls here are either really awesome or really bad, one or the other. And most of them are really awesome. Good evening, Mike. What's up, Mimi? How you doing, Mimi? Mimi is over in Cebu. Let's see. Not sure location because so many spots look nice. And you're right. So many spots are nice. Also, stay away from the red zone areas down in Mindanao, and stay away from Tondo. Where the heck is Scotty? Scotty's always talking about Tondo. Sambo says, Mike, in Siargao, a group of Jewish settlers are beefing with the Philippine locals there. Wild stuff. I heard a little bit about that, but I didn't check into it. Um, Man, that's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Hi again. What's up, mosquitoes? Mosquitoes, where you at? I gotta stay away from. I've been in Manila over a year, because I was here before I went down to the province areas, different province areas. To the whole Leyte, Samar, Marinduque, Mindoro, Maracay, and up to Baguio, Batangas, all over the place. Mike, any pregnancy scares there you experienced? Um, no, I mean, that one video I put pregnancy in there, but that was basically she wanted me to get her pregnant so she could take the baby and sell it, you know. And I'm a big believer of protection. Um, so I wouldn't go that route. Yeah, I wouldn't make it for her. So I've never had a pregnancy scare. No, never, ever, 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 ever had a pregnancy scare. Protect, protect, protect. That's all I got to say. I mean, not only protect for the pregnancy thing is, all the stuff that's out there too, right? You got to be careful with that kind of stuff. Um, anyway, the women over here are pretty awesome, bro. Pretty awesome. I can't really talk about Thailand and Cambodia and Vietnam. I mean, what do y'all think about those places? I've never been to any of them. I've been to South Korea. I couldn't stand it. I don't really care for those out there. Let's see. Stand Your Ground. Stand Your Ground. What's your name, man? Hold on. I think Stand Your Ground. I think he was in here back when I was walking around Guadalupe. It's been a while ago. It's all about peace and relaxation coming to the Philippines for me. Yeah, some people are the same way. There's quite a few people like that. They just want to come out, relax, have peace. Tired of Western world women and the greed of all the Western politicians, except for Trump. And Samo says apparently big issues with Yeah. Yeah, I was trying not to say that word. But yeah, you do have that issue out here. So basically, once again, protect, protect, protect. And I'll be honest with you, I think the trans, is the biggest problem with that though. YouTube, let me type that correctly. Yeah, the same sex. I think that's the biggest problem with it. But yeah. Anyway, won't let you type. Oh, okay. Yeah. I wish we had more freedom to say whatever we want to and be able to do all that. I mean, I see guys that I'm surprised some of these guys get away with it, but that stuff can catch up to you. Another thing is you put out material out there that is too bad. Advertisers don't want to advertise on your stuff too if it's too crazy too. That's another reason why I try to stay cleaner, you know. But we try to be creative whenever we talk. Let's see. So going back to what Stand Your Ground says, yeah, I'm tired of the whole Western world too, the greed, all that kind of crap. Yeah, I think I think Trump, he's just not powerful enough. He's not. You got too many rich people in the world controlling things. So it's good that he's an outsider coming in and everything, but he can't do but so much. I saw another guy like what you do. He said a few expats have been deported because they said negative things on YouTube. You hear about that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're talking about like pro life traveler. He got deported. Um, he was making some bad remarks about the people here. I mean, racist remarks. And yeah, they didn't like it, so they got rid of him. Let's see. I don't get the Transformers thing. It's sick in my opinion. Um, well, I'm not going to bash because you know. Anyway, we'd have to be like in person to talk about that one. As a vlogger, as a person that's on here and everything that has to set an example and can't discriminate and that kind of stuff, I can't say certain things. But getting back to what Stand Your Ground was talking about, other expats. There was another guy. I'm trying to remember who he was. But yeah, Pro Life Traveler was one of them. Oh, Vitali. Yeah, Vitali. He was running around doing a bunch of crazy crap. They got rid of him. Yeah, I don't like vlogging, man. I don't like doing this. I only do it, like I said, because I'm trying to live here. Yeah. I mean, I like talking to you guys, but I'd rather talk to y'all in person. I don't really like talking through video. Is Manila your favorite spot, Mike? No. No, Baguio. Baguio is my favorite spot up in the mountains. It's a city up in the mountains. The temperature, like I said, it's around 70 degrees there. You know, most of the Philippines is like really hot. It's really hot out here. But I've gotten used to it. So, like today, I decided to wait till 4 o'clock. You go out about 4 o'clock, things cool off quite a bit. close, right after 4 o'clock, right? Close to 4 o'clock. So I went out at 4 o'clock and it was fine. It was a lot better than yesterday when I went out at 1 o'clock, even though it was like the same kind of temperature day. So that's just some little advice to you guys. Try to go out after the 4. There's a lot of people here that would take more than one shower, you know, through the day. They might take 2 showers a day because all the heat and sweat and all that stuff. A lot of foreigners that I've been around don't wear a shirt. I'll go over to their house, they have no shirt on. I'm not. I'm too. What do you call it? I'm too shy for that. But here's a new thing over here in the Philippines. Law, I guess it is. I guess you could call it a law. You can't be outside without a shirt now. Now I don't know how strict this law is or anything like that, but I did see where this construction guy got a ticket for it for being outside working with no shirt on. But then the government realized, oh, we made a mistake with this guy. It was a little bit too stupid. Anyway, I gotta watch. Anyway, let's see. Shot and fat aren't the same thing. Michelle, you are a jerka alpha. Jerk alpha your mouth somewhere else. But yeah, you're right. Chubby too. Let's see. Let's see. Stand Your Ground says, "What's your rental experience with the locals?" And see, that's another thing. I really want to say some really, really bad stuff on here, but I gotta watch my mouth. You know, doing this. Let's see. What's your rental experience with the locals? Rental experience with the locals? You do any Airbnb? Oh, okay, Airbnb. Oh yeah, I've done a lot of Airbnb, bro. Doing it because hopefully it's seamless and done. Have to buy anything to live there except food and fun. Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, you do Airbnb, it's been great. Um, Basically, usually if you do 2 weeks, you get a good discount, or 3 weeks, and it shows you that. It shows you in there, how the price gets lowered the longer you do. Um, let's see. Michelle's probably going to say something else crazy. Let's see. Michael says, I have had some great experiences with Airbnb. Very cheap, great place. Yeah, I've had great experiences as well. And I try to leave good reviews, after because that's why, they get reviews, right? So they want to give you a great experience. And I try to give good reviews, and I can't think of any bad experience I had. Now I will say this: there was one bad experience I had through Agoda, and Agoda is an app that I say get Agoda and get Grab, those two apps if you don't already have them, and also get Google Voice before you leave the USA, because you can't get Google Voice when you get over here. But if you get Google Voice before you leave, then you can use it. From what I understand, you can use it over here as long as you have it before you leave, and that could save you some money. Michelle, you trolling? Man, I used to have a bunch of trolls and used to talk a lot of smack. That's been a long time ago. Oh, but in the live streams. And okay, the bad experience through Agoda that I had. This was recently. Man, I meant to do a video about that. Let me try to remember. Basically, they tried to up the price on me after I booked the place, and yeah, I got a real good deal on it. I was like, I told Eve after I booked it. I said, I bet you they're going to try to do something, that it's some kind of scam, and I was right. And there was some other crazy things that happened after that. So I'm gonna do a video about that. Yeah, yeah, it's a cool story. Cool story. Anyway, they wasted a little bit of my money because I had to pay for another taxi ride and go somewhere else because of that. They didn't. I got my money back though, as far as through Agoda. I contacted them and they gave me my money back. So same thing, those companies, Airbnb. I'm sure they would help you out too if you need it. Stand Your Ground says, when you first came to the Philippines, Mike, what was the biggest surprise that made you happy? I mean, honestly, it was that barbecue. I'm out walking on the sidewalk. I went to a couple places I wasn't too crazy about with the food. And then I'm walking down the sidewalk and there's this guy with a grill. And you see this all over the Philippines, people with grills on the street and they're barbecuing meat. And yeah, I saw that barbecued meat and it was delicious, man. It was freaking awesome. So that I know that's a simple thing. Maybe I could think of something better than that, but that was the very first thing that made me happy. I didn't meet my girl at that time. That would have been the first thing. The girl that I came for. I had to meet her later on, but she would have been the first thing if I would have met her. Unfortunately, she was a bad girl. Joel says, "Hey, do you remember me when your first live?" I remember a Joel a long time ago. I remember a Joel. How's it going, man? How you doing? Samo says, "Mike, uh, have you had any negative banking experiences there?" No. Matter of fact, I had a good one today. I'll share that one with you in a second. A lot of vloggers say they occasionally get locked out of their U.S. banks because too many foreign transactions. Your opinion? No, I've never had any bad experience at all. Never, ever, ever. I believe in using the Wise account, but I also have two other banks just as backups. One, almost no money's in it. The other one has a little bit of money, and the Wise account has a little bit of money. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. Jolene, what's up? How you doing, Jolene? Good to see you. Jolene's from England, guys. She's a wonderful lady, awesome lady over in England. How you doing, Miss Jolene? And I would say beautiful, but I'm taken, so I don't really talk like that. I don't really try to, my girlfriend, she might even be on here watching. Like, what are you doing? Because she's jealous. She's a jealous type. So anyway, Joel says, "Good. How are you?" I'm all good. How's you? Awesome, awesome, Jolene. Yep, awesome. When you come in, hold on. You said you're going to try to come over to the Philippines too eventually next year. Yeah, she's looking at next year. Yeah, yeah. My girlfriend is always hitting me and everything because there's so many freaking beautiful women, and she's like, "I saw you looking." Pow, pops me in the arm. Stuff like that, man. But anyway, let's see what we're talking about. Oh yeah, the bank stuff. Okay, the good bank thing that happened to me today was I found out there are some banks that work with my bank that I can get a higher limit from. Because every single time, I've been only getting like 10,000 pesos. 10,000 pesos comes out to about $200. Well, I found out there's some banks out there that would do 20,000 and 40,000. So when I pay that transaction fee through the ATM machine, which is about 250 pesos, close to $4.